Welcome back to my window from Black Butte Ranch and Sisters. So this next story is about
wax off.
You can't even get a full sentence in ever, can you? You should just start speaking in half sentences.
Go.
And then just look at him.
Yeah.
And go for it.
Yeah, somebody doing that from a local space, but taking it out of the area.
Like that. That's pretty close.
I dare you
huh?
do it for real.
Do you see his little eyes? You're like, scared
Chair
for half a
falls
second.
over.
All right.
What's the
so
story?
the story
All right,
is
let's get
about
focused here, people. Come
some
into the TV
local
close.
martial experts, ranging from age 6 to, I'm going to say, at least 60. And there are two different disciplines. One is Wushu and one is Tai Chi.
Students of Master Zhenfeng Chen do pay close attention to a man who's devoted most of his life to the martial arts, and much of it in China.
I started since I was 3 years old with my daddy just by the river, was an old guy by the river, practice by himself. And then after that, I become very serious. So when I take it first grade, the school, and the school have school team, and then they say asking me, you want to practice martial arts? I say, yes, why not? I'm always doing it. Watch me, you gotta switch. See, switch, switch. I'm passionate about it. See, every time when I see the kid, when they walk in the first day until maybe weeks later or a month later, seeing how they improving, how they show me respect to the parents, and how they doing a good thing to how the people. When I see that, every time I see that, I feel so happy. When the energy from left side transfer to your right, press out.
He's trained so many hours and from such a young age and in competition and all that kind of thing that every time there's a detail, I'll learn at least one detail every class. It doesn't matter. And I'm sure that'll go on forever.
With exhale. Now way back with inhale. Out, exhale. Everybody has stress sometimes. Now when they come here to find the peace, even though walk in this room, oh, I feel the peace. And then we practice with me, and then we follow the energy to finding a better balance, and you finding more peace. And as we say, you finding the best balance for yourself, and I'm happy. That's what I'm looking for. So everybody can do Tai Chi. Younger student, even 4 years old. For older, I have experience from 4 years old to even 90 years old. If you can move, even I have a teaching experience, people even sit in a wheelchair. Everybody can try different way. Tai Chi could be hard, could be soft. You want to try harder, you can go lower stance, and that could be hard. After that, a lot of people, they always testing that even better than running. When you run very hard, you can do Tai Chi, also feel that hard. But at the same time, you can do very relaxed practice. You can do higher stance and make it easier. And that will let your internal energy moving. So, all ages.
Smack dab in the middle of a recent celebration and fundraiser for Chinese adopted children, some athletic performances broke out. Some slow and graceful. Some powerful and athletic. But both disciplines, Tai Chi and Wushu, are tough workouts.
It's not something you can just get right away. Like you're running, you feel the sweat. All right, I did exercise. But for the Wushu, first thing you get go into the stretchings, the kickings, the balance. So like that, Tai Chi too, you need a balance, right? You need a controlling your breathing, your stances. So that's a little bit hard for the beginning to get a patient. I always say, first thing you want to learn, be patient first. Once you have that, you can have all.
Matt Erlenbush has excelled at everything from Ironman triathlons to ultra-long distance running races, and he still can't believe how hard these Chinese disciplines are.
This is the most humbling athletic pursuit I've ever been involved in. Technique and the engagement of your mind in conjunction with your athletic movement is unmatched in this than any other sport I've ever been a part of. And I really appreciate that cognitive component because it's training my mind in conjunction with my body and helping my mind and my body merge and be one. And that's something other sports have never truly offered me to this degree.
Tai Chi participants move much slower than their Wushu counterparts, but in some ways, their workout is just as intense.
The biggest misconception is that Tai Chi is for old people only. That's a common misperception, or that it's boring, or that it's not fulfilling or exciting, or has something for younger people to enjoy.
But practicing the faster-paced wushu does appeal to the athletically minded warriors. Just ask 25-year-old Rourke Jennings, an avid snowboarder and lacrosse player.
Fun, just being up in the air, doing fun stuff, flipping, getting some G's. Not many other sports stress the flexibility as much. I mean, obviously you see some of these kids doing a front straight kick, just straight splits, and you're like tearing my groin doing that. But also, just furthermore, the reason I kind of like it the most is just it has that element of the mental and like conquering the mind and body and your character, rather than just kind of playing a game for fun.
David Steeling started with Tai Chi, but the lure of wushu is pulling on his sleeve.
It's actually extremely athletic, I get a physical workout out of it. It's not just mentally challenging; it's physically challenging.
Where a group of real martial arts students from Central Oregon Tai Chi and Wushu in Bend competed. It was not an action movie set, but rather an international congregation of martial artists. Over the weekend, Seattle played host to a gathering of competitors, some young, some not so young, some who moved quickly, and others who pride themselves in how slowly and smoothly they can move from one martial arts pose to another. The Seattle International Martial Arts Competition attracted teams from China and Canada, and to a hardy contingent of martial artists from Bend, who competed in disciplines that featured everything from their bodies to swords to weapons that most people use to cool themselves off rather than to fend off attackers.
So you have to give it your all. You have to do it all the time, but in the competition, there's no mistake. You have to be perfect, precise, and no mess up.
Despite the quality of competitors from around the globe, competitors from Central Oregon Tai Chi and Wushu jumped, turned, and fought their way to more than 20 first-place medals and an equal number of second-place finishes. But it's clear the local Wushu and Tai Chi competitors are learning much more than just martial arts moves as they compete.
I'm focused when I do Wushu. I'm as focused because it's not all about just playing outside. You can be focused at the same time.
When I go to tournaments, I feel proud about myself, that I'm proud that I stand up and do my whole form. I'm trying not to think about anything except my form.
It's really good exercise, and it has changed my mental attitude about stuff and made me more interested in Chinese culture.
For many, it was their first competition, but from the looks of it, Bruce Lee may soon be replaced as the next martial arts superstar. He or she may just hail from the Bend area.
So they did really well in Seattle.
Did really well, and I love watching the kids who they used everything from a long sword to a broadsword in their wushu weaponry, and they take it really seriously.
I know.
Especially the twins who you guys met. They come from great stock. Dave, the father, he is a great athlete. And their mom is an Ironman. She teaches classes all over town.
So they're a real schlep of a family.
They have major athletics in their future.
That seems to be a lot of the themes in a lot of Central Oregon
that's true.
families. All
That's
right.
true.
Great story, John. My Window, we'll be right back.